What's going on, everybody? Himmerlane the Rods and Customs here, and today we are going to be showing a compression test, I guess.
We're going to be trying to figure out what is wrong with the Kia that's been overheated.
Yeah. But real quick, we just want to show off the barn. We never got around to recording another video about it, so here it is. It looks like a completely different place. So we got lights hanging up in here, and yeah, it's clean. I guess we could throw up a comparison picture if they haven't seen that video yet. But roll the comparison picture as to when that place started, or when this place started versus how it is now. It's not 100% to where we want it to be, but it's getting there.
Close enough for us to move on to our next little thing, which we've been trying to get to ever since we started cleaning the barn.
Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks. Each weekend we've had a lot of troubles recording YouTube videos. Saturdays are pretty hectic lately. But yeah, so we're going to get started on this. I will pick back up the camera after we've gotten it moved around and everything, so we'll be back. Never mind, guys, I lied. Dad wants to show y'all the car.
This is what we're going to be working on. It's a little Kia 4-cylinder. It was overheated and now it spins like it doesn't have compression. We've looked at the timing already, and the belt and everything's still there and tight, so we don't think it's out of time. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pull it in, we're going to do a compression test on it and try to verify what the problem is. Most likely it's going to be a head gasket or something along there, but we'll know in a few minutes. When we do the compression test, we'll get it moved in and be right back.
Alright guys, I just want to show you our towing rig right now.
It's our yard dog.
Our yard dog, as Dad calls it. It's a Zombana, the zombie van that we're gonna make look crazy in however long it takes us to get around to it.
Yep.
But we are using this because my older brother decided to run off with our truck.
Yep.
His rear end broke in his, so he had to borrow ours. But I just wanted to show you all this because I thought it was pretty funny. I'll probably show a clip or show us actually pulling it out with it. But yeah, we'll be right back.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna attempt to pull this car out backward, around onto the highway, and back into the driveway to the car shed.
Yeah.
We're gonna set the camera up over here and hopefully get a good shot, so you got some idea of the craziness that's going on here
maybe
today.
we should go set it up somewhere on the Camaro, so so we can get that part, because this part isn't too bad.
Okay, go ahead and set it up there on the hood of the Camaro, and
Okay.
we'll turn around. Go in the driveway. Yeah, go in the driveway. Back up. Back up. Watch you do it. Alright, what we're doing now is we're getting ready to turn it over. First thing you want to look at anytime you overheat something is the oil. If there's water in the oil, you definitely got a problem with more than likely your head. This one doesn't have water in the oil. And because of that...
Try to describe like the consistency of what it'll look like if it has water in the oil. So if they're looking at it, they know.
Like kind of milky looking.
Kind of milky looking.
Yeah, kind of cream, milky looking.
Alright, so if it's cream milky looking.
And we're getting ready to turn it over and let you hear how it sounds versus how your car would sound if everything was going right.
There's a subject to change if you have V8, V6, or any other.
Yeah, you can pretty much hear anytime one doesn't have compression. It sounds like nothing is really going on inside the engine. I have had the valve cover off, verified that the cams are turning and the cam timing chain's in place and working. So it's more than likely going to be a head gasket or something along that line, but we'll get the compression tester set up and we'll run through it and see what's going on.
All right, guys, we got the motor shipped down a little bit.
We went ahead and pulled the valve cover off so you can see this right here is the timing chain that times the cams. This right here is the timing belt. Everything is in place. Nothing's got a lot of slack in it. It's all nice and tight. So we're fairly certain the motor's not out of time. And we do know that it was overheated. So what we're going to do now is do a compression test and see if we can see if one cylinder's got a little more compression than the other or vice versa. More than likely the head gasket's blown. And we're going to start by setting this up and getting ready to run the compression on it. Doesn't make any difference what order you do, just run all 4, or if you're running the V8, check all 8, and vice versa. And this way we can see what is going on when Corbin turns it over. Okay. All right, that cylinder out there is doing about 20 pounds.
Okay.
And it needs to be about 120 pounds. So we're gonna bleed pressure on this and we're gonna move to the next cylinder.
So guys, this is really good for diagnosing, like, you know, exactly what's going on with your motor. In terms
and
of
if you have a miss, if you have a miss that you can't explain, you got good spark plugs in there and you can't figure out why it's missing, run a compression test. You may have bad rings or a burnt valve, or and either one of those can cause a miss, even with good spark plugs and new wires, whatever. All right, we're gonna check this one now. And that one is completely dead. About 3 pounds on that one.
3 pounds.
3 pounds.
What are you suspecting with that? With that kind of result?
I'm really feeling like it's probably because it was overheated. And if you buy a car that you don't really know why it's not running, you don't have the knowledge of what really happened to it. But because this car was overheated, I'm thinking it's going to be a head gasket or a cracked head, or it'll be, if the head's cracked, the head gasket will be shot.
Oh wait, is that metal right there?
Huh?
Look at that. See that right there? All that like flaky stuff.
Let's look and see.
So guys, you can tell how nasty this oil is.
You should see how it smells. I don't really see any metallic in it, do you?
No, let's check up here. Check down.
It all looks pretty good.
Yeah, it doesn't look like nothing blue completely.
I haven't seen any oil come up yet while we've been turning it over. But I mean, it's kind of cool out here today and it may take it a few spins, but all right, we're gonna do number 3 now, see what's going on there. Okay. That cylinder is also dead. It didn't even bump the gauge that time.
So cylinder, I guess 1 or 2 and 3.
I'm not sure which one, and this is probably 4 right here.
Okay, so
Cylinder
3
number
and
4 had 28 pounds or 19 pounds where it was, but it was like 100 pounds shy of being a running engine. So
if none of these have enough compression to get it off, what would be your verdict with it?
we'll do an oil compression test on it, and I'll explain all that when we get to that here in just a minute.
Alright.
Okay, that one right there. Oh, there's the oil. See the oil coming up right there?
I saw that shooting out from this
See,
side.
it's blowing oil up all over the place right there. So it's making oil pressure. You don't have an oil pressure problem. See that right there made, what is that, 10, 12 pounds?
Yeah.
All right, now what we're going to do now is we're going to do an oil compression test. And the reason you do an oil compression test is because if you put oil on top of that piston, if it's a bad ring, that oil will seal it up. So you will know if you've got a bad ring if you just take just a little bit of oil and pour in those cylinders. The rings will seal and it'll make compression. Now if it's not the rings, nothing will change. So that means in a lot of cases it'll mean a burnt valve, or in this case a bad head gasket. But if you pour oil, not a lot, just a little bit, in each one of these cylinders, and then run your compression test again, and it does build compression, you got a ring problem and not a head problem.
But yeah, guys, I guess we're gonna get started on that. Quick announcement: whenever we get to 100 subscribers, we will be doing a giveaway of some kind. Whenever we hit 100 subs, you want to do what kind of giveaway do you want to do?
Oh, you said the gift card thing. That sounds good to me.
Like a Visa gift card, $100 Visa gift card.
At 100 subscribers.
Yeah, $100 Visa gift card at 100 subscribers. I guess that's what we're gonna do. So
And the same when we hit 500.
Same whenever we hit 500, but obviously it's gonna increase with the number. So 100 for 100 subscribers, 500 for 500 subscribers, so on and so forth. But so make sure you hit that subscribe button. But yeah, let's get back to this video.
Okay, I'll put just a little oil in this cylinder, and this cylinder right here is the one that actually made compression a while ago. And so we'll see what it does this time with a little oil in there. Ryan, how you do things? Okay. Go ahead and hit it some more. Okay.
It seems like it was actually wanting to pump that time.
Yeah, it improved a little bit. We're making an awful mess up here with the oil pressure now that it's built up.
Yeah, we'll have to clean it all off.
Okay. Now we're gonna move to the next one. And ideally, you got an oil squirt can for this. We do have one, but who knows where it's at. So you're just gonna pour just a little oil in there, not a whole lot, just a tad. And it's a motor. It's not gonna hurt if you get it on a cam. Cams like oil. Then we're gonna do the same thing on this one. Now we did pick up a few pounds of oil pressure on that, but that could still be a head gasket. And we know these right here are pretty much dead. I think this one made 3 pounds full ago, so
Okay.
we'll see what it does now.
Oh yeah. Also, before we carry on, I wanted to ask y'all, make sure you drop a comment down below and tell us what we should do to the Kia if we do get it running. Me and Dad kind of want to turbo it, which we think would be really, really cool and neat because it's not really a car you turbo, but...
And also, if there's anything that we do that you wonder about or would like to know more about, just comment and we'll either do a video on that or go back and touch on it again if we skipped over something that you might have missed. So,
All right.
here we go. Okay. We had an improvement on that one too.
Okay. So far it's kind of looking like rings, huh?
Yeah, it might be a ring problem.
That wouldn't be too bad.
But we'd have to pull the motor and tear it down.
Well, I
Or
mean,
find another motor.
we could find another motor.
Well, I hate to buy used motors because you just never know where you're going to get.
Yeah.
But it would be the easiest thing to do.
Oh, Dingo. There's Dingo.
That's the mechanic dog. She tells us how to fix all this stuff.
Yeah, she's whispering in our ears right now. She's telling us we're doing it wrong.
She say, you didn't make dinner yet. We're going to get dinner out here right now.
She said, you ain't never gonna fix this if I don't get no dinner.
I ain't going to tell you what to do until you feed me.
But yeah, Dingo's our outside dog because she's too big to go inside the house.
And 2 rambunctious.
Yeah, she likes to run around a lot.
Okay, let's try this one. Okay. No improvement on that one at all.
Okay, so it kind of sounds like a... That one kind of sounded like...
Well, you're hearing the oil gargling in the other 2 cylinders.
Oh. I was like, dang.
That makes funny noise. I never heard it make that before.
But yeah, guys, if we do get this Kia running, I'm probably going to drive it for a little while. My Mustang is not in the best of shape.
Yep, we got a lot of work to do there. And that'll be on another video. We got a lot of cars to work on, so.
Yeah, the 78. I think I still have the plan for that one.
Yeah, we got the 50, got your Mustang, got the 55, got the 85 Dodge short wide bed. Got a motorhome back there with a big block Ford in it we need to do something with.
I'm thinking about putting in a Mustang. Dad says it's not worth it.
Ah, we had an improvement on that one. It's doing 30 now. It wasn't even bumping the gauge a while ago.
Wait, what's it at? 30? So we're still 100 pounds off?
Yep. But it is making more compression though.
So we got one cylinder completely down.
So
It's 2.
I think from here we'll pull the head because we're not going to hurt anything by doing that. And I'm of the mind that that's probably what it's going to be. And the reason is because she overheated it.
Yeah.
And it's not out of time. I feel like we would be right to go on ahead with, well, there it goes. Oh, I ain't fitting in here. There it goes. I think we'd be right to go on ahead and go with that notion. And so the next video we'll do tearing the head down and let you see what's underneath all the siren right here.
Yeah. Looks like it. Come back up. Okay, guys. We don't really have that much time for tonight. This entire weekend we've been moving without any real breaks. No time to actually sit down and record a YouTube video. The only reason why the barn isn't completely finished yet is because
We literally finished it.
we finished it this afternoon, which took the majority of our time. If we had more time, we'd probably pull apart the motor, pull off the head, and see what's actually going on. But since we don't have the time tonight, because, you know, Dad has to wake up and leave tomorrow. I got shit to do tomorrow. Or I got stuff to do tomorrow. I gotta bleep that out now.
Yeah. You got a lot of bleach in your videos.
I think the last one was 2. This one's 1. So I think we're doing better. So we're not doing too bad in terms of becoming
Not cussing
not
at
cussing
people.
at people or cars.
I don't know. We haven't busted a knuckle yet and thrown wrenches, so that's coming.
Yeah. Whenever we get to one of the more special builds, it'll probably be a lot of bleep, 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 bleep.
It'll just be one solid video. Beep.
But usually if we had more time, we would definitely pull it down and see what's going on with it all on the same day, just so we know for next weekend.
Yeah, because it'd be really great if we could drop the head off this week and
Yeah.
pick it up next weekend if that's the problem. But since we're short on time, we're gonna do what we got to do right now, and we'll get it tore down next weekend, and we'll know a lot more once the head comes off, and it'll all make a lot more sense then.
That's
So-
probably pointed at you whenever you're talking, huh?
Right?
Wouldn't that make? Maybe we should just stand
Yeah,
together.
Yeah.
So it
makes a little
easier.
more sense. People won't get dizzy that way,
Yeah.
looking back and forth.
Whew, whew. But yeah, guys, we just don't have a lot of time on our hands with Christmas coming up and everything like that.
We got family in, and
Yeah.
we're running around like crazy. But anyways, we'll get the next video up next weekend. We'll get the head off, and from there we'll know if we're pulling a motor and either tearing it down,
If we're pulling a motor, that's gonna be.
or if we're gonna pull the motor and just put another one in. You can get into a lot of money with any engine. I mean, you start doing machine work and all that starts costing money. Everything costs a little bit and a little bit and a little bit. And right now you got parts, issues even finding parts for certain things. So a used motor will probably be how we go with it if we have to do that. Ideally, we'd pull the head, take the head in, have it worked on, or if it's cracked, find another casting, take it and have it built, and put it back on there and make the car run. But with the compression test doing like it did, it's kind of iffy. So I mean, we could have a head problem, but we may still have a ring problem. Nothing's definitive yet. So we'll know a lot more next weekend when we get the head pulled off.
But yeah, guys. So if y'all enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe. If you want to see more informative content like this, where we run you through a process, we keep on doing this type of content. If you would rather see more content like just us doing more, I guess, stuff, we can do that too.
And if there's anything, like I said, that you didn't see or didn't understand, just leave a comment and we'll go through and either go back over it or go over it for the first time if it's something we completely missed. So just let us know.
Okay, guys, that'll be it for the YouTube video. As we said, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. If you like this information content, let us know in the comments below. And if you need to know something else, or if we didn't cover something, let us know in the comments down below. But we'll see y'all later, probably next week.
Yep, next weekend.